Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by Coca-Cola, Louisiana Lottery, Healthy Blue, the Communities of Color Network Tobacco-Free Living, and Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Hello and welcome to week 14 of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, we come to you each week from Martha's Bistro, located at 19900 Old Scenic Highway in Zachary, Louisiana. We invite you to come out and try some of their delicious food and great hospitality. You can see some of the things that they're doing at their social media sites on either Twitter or Instagram at Martha's Bistro. Of course, you can catch us on TV a 5 times a week, and you can also catch us on our Facebook channel as well as the YouTube channel. Coach, jumping right into it, 44th Annual Bayou Classic was a tough loss for the Jaguars. We go down to the GSU Tigers 30-21. Grambling heads off to the SWAC championship game to take on Alcorn. Congrats to the G-men out there. Good win, good luck in the championship game. Coach, GSU came out, tried to establish the run with Martez Carter. Your defense played great and really was knocking the snot out of him. But at the end of the day, on third down, critical downs, their quarterback, Devontae Kincaid, really showed his ability to use his feet and to use his arm in key times to keep their ball moving.
Well, I think when you look at it, most of the third down conversion was in the first half when we went to halftime down 17-7. In the second half, they converted 1 third down. So I really thought our defense did a great job. It kept us in the ball game. You know, it was back and forth. But the guys came out and they were really locked into the football game. We got the momentum, had a chance in the football game, just had too many miscues. When you look at the special team miscues, we started the game, the first play of the game was an interception, had a protection breakdown at the running back position. And when you're playing against a good football team, they're going to take advantage of those miscues, and that's what happened in the ball game.
Coach, talking about that interception, kind of foreshadowed the day. 3 turnovers, tough to recover from turnovers like that against a really good team. But also, Coach, we left some points on the field. A couple of missed field goals, no points in red zone on 4 or 5 trips. You can't win football games if you can't convert those points in the red zone.
Well, you're right. They're a very good defensive football team. And, when we move the ball up and down the field, and sometimes we got down in the red zone, had to settle for 3, had 2 kids. We missed a field goal, and then we had 1 block. And, when you play against a good football team, you can't have those miscues. And that's really what I talked to the team about after the game. I thought the effort was there, and it gave us a chance to be in a ball game. And had we not made so many mistakes, this game probably would have went the other way.
Let's jump into those highlights from the first half and show the Jaguar Nation and viewers exactly what happened in the 44th Annual Bayou Classic. There's that interception, first play of the game. Graham comes back, hits a couple of passes, hits a rush. Great sack in this series by Aaron Tiller. Coach, that senior really gave his all this year for you.
Well, exactly. I really thought this senior class did a great job of leadership. They left the football on a great foundation, and, I'm excited for those guys. Just sad they had to go out this way.
Yeah. I think Graham is right here moving the ball toward the end zone, and on this next play, you'll see Tiller come up with the big sack. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as Kincaid gets into the end zone. At this juncture, the score is going to be 7-0. The G-men, good sportsmanship right there by Tiller. Coach, do you think this kid Kincaid has the ability to play at the next level?
Well, I think he has the running ability, but as a quarterback, I don't know how accurate he really is.
Yeah, he really was doing this thing. There you see him getting beat up by Simeon Houston. He took some punishment, Coach. He got hit by Lunkins on this rush. He got hit by Nash. Another sack. Bryant got a sack on him right here, Coach. At this juncture, you had to be pleased with how your defense was playing.
Well, they showed up, and I really thought they had gotten better each game going down the stretch, and they really played really well in this football game.
Here we have the ball, and Howard hits Catalon for a first down. Then Howard actually uses his feet. Coach, on a couple of those plays, I thought Howard should have run for a first down when he tried to squeeze some passes in. I've always been leery, though, of his running because of his knee. I guess it's a 50-50 proposition. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't, huh?
Well, the good thing is I thought he managed the football game. And if we would have gave him a little bit more time in some of those fumbles that he got hit, he can throw the football. You can see we're driving the football right down the field on him. And again, I think that's the drive we missed the field goal
on, yeah.
But I really think Howard played extremely well. He was locked in, he knew the game plan, and we moved the ball up and down the field.
Great knockdown right there by Simeon Houston. A good stop before that by Preston. You see the Jaguars really getting after Kincaid. Unfortunately, he escapes. They score again. Score at that juncture was 14-0. We come back. There you see Howard hit Washington for a first down. Then he hits probably who I thought was his favorite receiver this year, Dylan Beard, who goes for about 25 yards. Devin Ben gets into the action. He rushes for 9 yards. That young man gave us a good effort that night. He comes right back and gets a first down for us. That's Devin Ben. Howard hits Craig, the other tight end, who'll be back next year, right, Coach?
He'll be back.
All right. And then Devin Ben will get into the end zone on this drive. And, of course, at this juncture, the score is 14-7, the G-Men. Here you see a good stop by Aaron Tiller, Coach. Tiller really has given us his all this year, Coach. You can't be more pleased with a football player's effort than Aaron Tiller in the 2017 season.
Well, exactly, and I really thought that, when you look at how he's played all year long, he probably has a chance to be the defensive player of the year in the SWAC. So excited for those seniors, man. I really thought they all came out and they gave us everything they had, and they defended the blue and gold to the best of their ability this year.
You saw a missed interception there by, I think that might have been Houston. When we come back, we'll look at the second half highlights on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
The biggest scratch-off game of the season is here. It's Saints Game On from the Louisiana Lottery. Your chance to win up to $100,000. Scratch the back for an extra game. Enter the second chance drawing for the grand prize, a 2018 season ticket package. Play Saints Game On from the Louisiana Lottery for your chance to make this your winning season.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Each morning in Baton Rouge, we rise to meet opportunity. We carry the weight of responsibility proudly. We choose our paths. We move fast and we fly high. We light the way for others to follow. We make it happen. But what really matters is what happens when we land at home. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport. Fly easy.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, coming out of the half, we're down 17-7. But it's really a tight game. What did you tell your team that they needed to do to get back in the game to beat the G-Men?
Well, I just told them that, it's right here, man. We got to come out. Defense got to get a stop, give it back to the offense, and we got to score some points. And if we can get it to a one-possession football game, anything can happen. And they came out and they executed and they played with the right energy and mindset.
Coach, I was really impressed. We talked about it in the first segment. Your defense really confounded Kincaid quite a bit during the game and literally knocked Martez Carter out of the game at one point. That's a lot of hitting.
Well, I thought they were physical, and, I really thought they accepted the challenge. And Coach Oliver did a great job getting them ready for this game. I thought our guys were locked in. mentally they were ready to go, and man, they competed for 60 minutes, and you'll see in the second half, they really gave us a chance to get back in the ballgame.
Coach, talking about the offense, Austin Howard was sacked 5 times on this night. Anytime you're sacked 5 times, that presents a problem. Was that an offensive line protection problem, or was that an Austin Howard mobility problem?
Well, no, I really think that when you look at it, they lead the league in sacks. You know, they get on the edge of defenders, and we knew we had to keep him upright if we wanted to have a chance for him to throw the football. But, you know, he did a good job when he had time, and when he didn't have time, they ended up sacking him. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got to give your quarterback time, and when we gave him time, he completed balls at a high percentage.
Yeah, let's jump into those second half highlights from the Bayou Classic, the 44th annual edition of the Bayou Classic in New Orleans, Louisiana. Coach, had a good crowd. 66,000 people came out to see the game, and you got to be pleased with that type of crowd. I know the kids love playing in front of a big crowd.
Well, it's great to see back-to-back years of the fans and the attendance, and you know, it's just great because it is our Bayou Classic, and it's great to see that many people come out and support both institutions.
Well, there you see the second half starting, and we have a good stop on defense for a 3-yard loss. Then Edwards catches one, runs one for a first down right here. That young man gave you a good year, Coach. I enjoyed watching him play this year. Then Howard hits Mackey for 20 yards.
Yeah, like you see there, Austin's getting time, and when he has time, he's one of the better passers in the conference.
Here's another unfortunate situation, Coach. Blocked, field goal blocked. You know, Coach, that really was an issue for us all year in the kicking game. It never really clicked all year.
Well, true freshman kicking, you know, just got to continue to get better at the fundamentals, and you're going to have that sometimes with nerves.
You saw a good sack right there by Martavius Gaines. Unfortunately, we're gonna get the ball, and unfortunately we punt. They get the ball back. This kid Lunkins played lights out for us on this night, Coach. He had a couple of sacks, didn't he?
Yes, he did. You know, there was some young guys playing, and you know, I really thought they answered the bell. And when you do that from a competitive standpoint, you give yourself a chance each and every ball game.
You see Howard run for 7, then he runs for 5, and then we hit Catalan for 25-yard TD. This was a great Coach. A great catch over his shoulder, falling into the end zone.
Another true freshman, and you can see that, you know, we have some guys that can make some plays, and we know we got to get some other pieces of the puzzle to go with them. But man, I'm so proud of the effort that these individuals gave.
PAT was good, score 17-14 at this juncture. Martez Carter was hit by Elijah Allen for a loss of 5 on this one. And this was a great play by Danny Johnson. That guy was open. Danny closed on him, knocked the ball away. That kid also, like Aaron Tiller, gave you everything he had this year, Coach.
Great, you know, just a great senior showing great leadership, ball game on the line, making big plays, and that's what good players do in big-time situations.
Edwards rushes for 10, getting to the fourth quarter. Howard hits Mackey for a first down. He comes back and hits Beard.
That was a big play right there, man. I thought Dylan had a chance to hold on to that one.
Yeah.
Moving on down the field, and there's Dylan making a great catch right there.
Right, yep, Beard for 8. Big fourth down right here, Coach. We hit Jeremias Houston. First time I heard his name this year.
Well, that's another tight end that we'll have coming back for us, and they will have some big shoes to fill replacing Dylan Beard.
Very good. Howard keeps the Jaguars moving down the field. He hits Beard for 10, and then he hits Beard for pay dirt. The score right now is 21-20 after the PAT by Barajas. Coach, momentum had clearly swung. I thought that we were really in a great place to take this game. I think we celebrated a little bit, and then we had this special teams faux pas. And this guy did a great job of returning the ball for about 40-50 yards and really set them up for a score.
Well, exactly. We had a chance, though. I really thought we got him the third down. Big return, changed the momentum, and there you see Carter going in for the go-ahead touchdown.
Yep. Score right then, 27-21 GSU. Howard's trying to move us. Unfortunately, Coach, he gets hit, he fumbles. GSU gets another field goal to make that score 30-21. And at this point, Coach, we just didn't have it in the tank to get back in this thing, Coach.
Well, we didn't make enough plays down the stretch, and I really thought that, once they took the lead and they got the sack from them, was able to put 3 more points on the board, created the separation that they needed. But I really think it was a contest that our guys went into it as underdogs. They went into it with probably not a lot of people believing they had a chance to win a football game, but the effort that they put on display, I was really proud of them. We came up short, but I really think the future is bright. We know we got to get some more pieces of the puzzle and put it together. But at the end of the day, we finished the year 7-4, not the way we wanted to finish it, but these seniors can go out as winners, and they had 4 to 5 really great years in the program.
Well, there you have it. Bayou Classic 44. Congrats to the G-Men. When we come back, we're going to have our Coca-Cola player interviews and our Alpha Media players of the game on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Healthy Blue for our Healthy Louisiana plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Healthy Blue. Call 1-855-229-6848 today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love each time you smoke a cigarette. Is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
Hi, I'm Coach Dawson Odums, and if you're looking for a great new or used car, Jerry Lane Chevrolet invites you to come and check them out. Whatever your taste in vehicle is, they got a great lineup to fit your style, and most importantly, your budget. Personally, they're taking care of me with this great truck. I'm a big guy, and this a big truck. It's roomy and comfortable, and it has to get up and go when I need to get up and go. So remember, whatever your taste in vehicles, come visit us at Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Go Jags!
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Of course, each week we come to you from Martha's Bistro at 19900 Old Scenic Highway in Zachary. Coach, who are our Alpha Media players of the week for the Bayou Classic?
Well, offensively, I thought a guy that really took our offense to new heights once he got healthy and began to play well. And that was Austin Howard. He did an outstanding job for us all year as a senior leader. On defense, Aaron Tiller, I really think, he's had a fantastic year and did an outstanding job leading that defense. And special teams, I think this is a guy that's been very good for us his entire time back there as a returner, and that would be Danny Johnson.
Well, there you have it, the Alpha Media players of the Bayou Classic. Coach, after the game, we caught up with just those 2 players, Austin Howard and Aaron Tiller, and Joe Dupree filed this report on the Coca-Cola player interview.
Todd, we're here at the 44th Annual Bayou Classic. Our quarterback, number 7, Austin Howard. Great game, close game, wasn't the outcome that we wanted. Austin, throughout the play, you did an outstanding job. We had a few turnovers. How did it feel with that last fumble, man?
Oh, man, that one kind of hurt. Well, that one did hurt us a lot. But, I got hit from the backside, so, I really didn't see it coming. If I would have seen it, I would have tried to avoid it if I could. But, it was crucial.
I was a little bit concerned. It looked like you were going forward. I thought they were going to review it, but they didn't. At the end of the day, you're going to go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played for Southern. As you're leaving Southern University, this is your last game. Give the Southern Jaguar fans how you feel.
Oh, man, I wish I had another year, man. Going home empty-handed is never a good feeling, but, it was a beautiful ride, man. I love all the Jaguar fans. Thank y'all for supporting us. Through the thick and thins, through the ups and downs. We appreciate y'all. That's all.
I got one more question for you. What can we expect next from Austin Howard?
Whatever God has for me, man. I can't say my future. Whatever God has for me, that's what I got.
I'm here with Aaron Tiller, and Aaron, Man, the defense played lights out. Y'all just stayed on the field a little bit too long. We didn't get the results that we wanted at this 44th Annual Bayou Classic. But how'd you feel about the play of the defense tonight?
They played with great effort and intensity, and they just realized for next year they can play with anybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of young guys stepped up, made plays, and we just went out there and played hard like we practiced all week. It just didn't fall in our favor.
Yeah, indeed it didn't, and it was bittersweet. But nevertheless, man, you played a great game. This is your last game as a Southern University Jaguar. What do you want to say to the Jaguar Nation?
Jaguar Nation, I thank you for welcoming me with open arms. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for all the love, support, everything y'all did for me. And I just continue to hope y'all support me as I go on by my next ways.
Last question. Since this is your last game, what's next for Aaron Tiller?
I don't want to stop playing football, so you know what I'm saying, I'm going to go train my butt off to try to make things happen to me, to keep playing, and you know, whatever God has for me, that's what I'm going to do, and Lord willing, I get a shot.
You heard it right here on the Jaguar Football Show.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Austin. Thanks, Aaron. Coach, Austin Howard, Bayou Classic MVP. He throws for 9,200, 8 yards, 80 touchdowns during his time at Southern, becoming the greatest Southern passer in history. Had some big wins along the way. Danny Johnson, probably one of the greatest cornerbacks in Southern history, next to Aeneas Williams, an NFL Hall of Famer. Aaron Tiller, we talked about him earlier, just plays lights out. Talk about what those seniors meant to your team over their 4 years.
Well, you know, I really think the leadership that these guys showed and put on display is really something that we're going to miss. But I really think they taught the younger guys how to be great leaders, how to prepare for games, and I think they left the program in on a great foundation. So I'm proud of those guys, man. We've been through a lot. We've been together, and we won a lot of football games, and we're going to miss this class. But I know the world will be better because these are some fantastic young men. They do it both on and off the field, and I hate to see them go, but I know they're going on to a better part of their life, and that's what coming to Southern is all about. We get you ready for life, and these young men are going to do well in whatever field they choose to go in.
Well, there you have it from the coach. When we come back, we'll look ahead to the 2018 season for the Southern University Jaguars on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Stay with us.
The biggest scratch-off game of the season is here. It's Saints Game On from the Louisiana Lottery. Your chance to win up to $100,000. Scratch the back for an extra game. Enter the second chance drawing for the grand prize, a 2018 season ticket package. Play Saints Game On from the Louisiana Lottery for your chance to make this your winning season.
No one can stop me when I taste the feeling. Nothing could ever bring me down. Nothing could ever bring me down. Taste the feeling.
Each morning in Baton Rouge, we rise to meet opportunity. We carry the weight of responsibility proudly. We choose our paths. We move fast and we fly high. We light the way for others to follow. We make it happen. But what really matters is what happens when we land at home. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport. Fly easy.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums. Coach, SWAC championship game coming up. Grambling State Tigers versus the Alcorn State Braves. Who you think gonna take that?
Well, I think with a bye week, Alcorn had a bye week this weekend. You know, the physicality of a football game that we just played against Grambling, they may go into that championship game limping a little bit, but Grambling really handed it to them early in the year. You know, but with that bye week and a chance to get healthy down the stretch, could be an interesting football game. But whichever quarterback play well is probably going to have the upper hand. And I'd say nobody's playing better than Kincaid right now.
All right, enough of that, Coach. So, let's talk about 2018, Coach. We got 3 quarterbacks coming. Austin Howard, greatest of all time at Southern University, out. Up next man up, John Lampley, Darquez Lee, Bubba McDaniel. What do these young men got to do to get ready to separate themselves so that somebody is the clear leader going into next year?
Well, I think you got to gain confidence, and you got to begin to play well within the offense, have a better understanding of it. Usually year 2 is a lot better than year 1. It'll be a competitive this spring. They know what's in front of them. They know, most of these guys know the offense, and we'll see. You know, I really think it's going to be a great battle in the spring.
Coach, running back Herb Edwards was a senior. He's gone. Defensive ends, Aaron Tiller and Simeon Houston, they're gone. Linebacker Kentavious Preston, he's gone. Cornerback extraordinaire, possible NFL player, Danny Johnson, he's gone. How do we replace that? Who do we have next man up in those spots?
Well, the good thing is we only lose 3 seniors on defense. We lose Danny Johnson, Kentavious Preston, and Aaron Tiller. The role players that played a lot for us, the other senior is Jamar Mitchell. Everybody else will be back on our defense, so they give us an opportunity to really have a lot of guys coming back that played a lot of snaps.
All right, when we come back, we're going to wrap up this year's edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Dawson Odums.
I have 2 kids, and like any mom, I want them to be healthy. So I chose Healthy Blue for our Healthy Louisiana plan. We get all our Medicaid benefits and pharmacy and prescription drug coverage. But you know what I really like? I get rewards for taking my kids to their doctor visits.
Choose Healthy Blue. Call 1-855-229-6848 today. That's 1-855-229-6848.
Diseases from smoking kill more African Americans each year than car crashes, AIDS, and murders combined. In the U.S., about 1 in 5 African American adults smoke cigarettes. It's estimated that each cigarette you smoke shortens your life by 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes less to spend time with people you love doing what you love. Each time you smoke a cigarette, is it worth it? Smoking affects us all.
Hi, I'm Coach Dawson Odums, and if you're looking for a great new or used car, Jerry Lane Chevrolet invites you to come and check them out. Whatever your taste in vehicle is, they got a great lineup to fit your style, and most importantly, your budget. Personally, they're taking care of me with this great truck. I'm a big guy, and this a big truck. It's roomy and comfortable, and it has to get up and go when I need to get up and go. So remember, whatever your taste in vehicles, come visit us at Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Go Jags!
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show. We want to thank John Jones and Martha's Bistro. And of course, Coach, we want to thank all of our sponsors. As we always do at the end of the show, go Jags!